Baltimore City, prime parking is precious. Finding a space on the street close to where you're going is downright miraculous. So when you see it, you snag it. But when your eye's on the prize, you may miss something else.
Teeny tiny. I never noticed it.
Frederick County's Patty Sullivan never noticed a small sign that had big implications. When she parked on Park Avenue in the city, she didn't know she chose special space reserved for handicapped drivers. And man, did it cost her.
I just turned to a passerby and I'm like, I just got a ticket for $502. And they were like, what?
Ticket shock that comes with a $502 handicapped parking fine. Plenty of people have felt it. According to the city's Open Baltimore database, since the summer of 2010, more than 2,000 of those kinds of tickets have been dropped on dashes in the city. That's more than $1 million worth. But some believe they should get their money back.
There's no signs that say anything about handicap anywhere.
But there is. Can't you see it? This handicap zone does have a sign at the end of the block. See it now? Well, if you don't, that's probably because the only marking is a blue square about the size of my pinky finger. But the city's Department of Transportation, which gives out parking tickets, told Patty Sullivan she should have seen it.
They wrote back in an email and told me that I should have canvassed the block, the entire block, to find a sign that I didn't know existed.
But even knowing wouldn't help because the sign doesn't say where the handicap zone is, just that there is one.
Where that begins and where that ends, nobody knows.
The people who got those handicapped parking tickets certainly didn't. The city's database shows they made almost $5 grand last year on those tickets just on this block alone.
I think the city ought to take a look at their signage and correct it. It's very easy to do.
But Bruce Ingerman, who owns the building on Park right next to this zone, says a sign that once spelled things out has been missing for years. The holder's still there, just no sign, until we started calling city agencies. 3 days after we contacted the parking authority, it reappeared. Now Patty hopes her $502 citation will go away.
I really think that the ticket should be cleared. I don't think I should have to go to court. I don't think I should have to return to Baltimore.
And know that if she ever comes back to Baltimore, she'll have her eyes peeled, looking for any signs of trouble. Although the city's Department of Transportation says the area was clearly marked, the parking authority said a sign was missing and they took immediate action. The new sign they put up allocates just one parking space for the handicapped, although in the past DOT says agents have issued tickets to people parked as far back as 3 spaces from the sign. If you think you got a ticket you shouldn't have because of the signage, you can appeal. Patty is, and both departments say they're looking to see if they can toss her ticket. Josie Sturman, ABC 2 News.